One of these days I'll figure that out. Anyway, all right. So when we left off at the end of last session, you had just finished off Junkrat and Roadhog and the rest of the Cult of the Devourer goons who came down
Did
the mountain with
anybody
them.
appreciate where you got those monsters from?
No one noticed. I don't think
No one noticed?
no one noticed. Yeah.
Are you serious? You guys are lame.
Probably.
Those are Overwatch characters.
Yep.
I have not played it.
Yeah, I didn't even try and hide it. I just ripped off the pictures and
Exactly. I'm reading the recap. I'm like, really? We're sticking Overwatch characters in as mods now?
Junkrat and Roadhog just fit the Cult of the Devourer persona perfectly. I was like, that's a natural fit right there. Okay. Yeah, I was going to give bonus geek points to anyone who pointed it out, but no one did.
Hello? I just did.
Inspiration!
Yeah. Wait.
So when we left off, you had just finished the battle with these two and their goons, and you were pretty beat up. So I imagine the first thing you want to do is take some time to tend to your wounds, to repair your drone. Timex took a little damage. Wesley's hit points and stuff aren't showing for some reason. Let me fix that real quick.
Am I dead?
Your guys' problem is.
No, you're not dead. That's your stamina that's gone. I think only one of you took a little bit of hit point damage.
You talking to me?
No, actually, no one took hit point damage. You just took some
Talking to me?
Stamina point damage.
stamina points, yeah.
Yeah, is my stamina actually at 0 or?
Yes, I remember I bashed you down and switch I hit a couple times, and I hit Timex once.
Yep.
And I must have hit Wesley at some point, but I don't remember when I did that. Or that may have been from the previous fight.
Yeah, I think it was from the previous fight because I didn't heal myself.
Okay. So when you fought the cultist who blew open the roof of the temple.
Yep.
So now, unless you guys have changed your mind, the last decision you made was you were going to head up the mountain to find Tahoman and whatever cultists are remaining up there, and whatever this portable altar thing is that Peneliar had told you about.
Yeah.
After a 10-minute rest, right?
Yep, I'm giving you that opportunity. So if you want to spend a resolve and fill up your stamina again, now is the time. I assume since there's no reason not to, throwing you a bone here, and Newell wants to keep her swarm going.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Definitely.
so I'll make sure those go with you guys.
It's the only thing I got left.
I got that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. How there's been a stretch here with no opportunities to regain some resources.
Oh, yeah, they really do auto update the token.
Mhm.
Yay.
Yeah, I never did that before. That's nice.
My green bar isn't filling.
Yeah, it's doing everything.
Oh, all right. Well, sheet's a little buggy. There you go. What? All right. Let me look at your character sheet real quick.
Can I do a quick repair?
Oh, because your stamina's not filled in. If you look on your character sheet,
Looking on my character sheet.
see where it says you have a current 24. Something's wrong with your max.
Oh, awesome. Alright, let's see.
Let's see if I get something in the formula there. Here, well, this is what I can do for now. Since that's I will just take that off. It's a 24. Okay, yours is not linked to your character sheet, but it's fixed for now.
Okay.
And you're the first one I've seen for that. Like I said, I cannot wait till the official character sheet comes out and we don't have to deal with these bugs anymore.
Yeah. Mike, will a 22 engineering check allow me to recover 8 hit points on Timex?
Yeah, it should be 25%, so you could recover up to 10, if I remember correctly, which should,
Okay.
yeah, it should max him out.
Perfect. Now, I did notice that the artificial intelligence hit points is not auto-updating. Still have to do that on So
Yeah, they're because I can only associate one token. So I was just working on that on a mechanic for a upcoming encounter.
okay.
What I'm going to do is build you a second sheet for Timex,
Oh,
so I
okay.
can associate a token with him.
Yeah.
So how many hit points is he up to? Oh, 40?
He's up to total 40. Yeah.
Okay, all right, so he's good.
Yep.
Yep. So I'll have that for you for next session.
Right.
All right. The you notice in the distance a slow moving storm, not a mold storm, a normal storm is starting to roll in and head towards the mountain range where you're at. And the group begins the climb up the mountainside. And we begin the. No, there's no skill challenge. It does take you a couple hours to follow the winding mountain path as it works zigzag back and forth up the side of the mountain. Just as you get a little bit outside of Las Kalua, the lost city that you're in right now, the path actually gets very steep. It almost becomes like not quite a sheer cliff, but becomes a very steep grade heading up the side of the mountain. You're about halfway up the height when you see you start to spot ruins or pieces of ruins to a former structure that must have been sat at the top of the mountain at some point. Actually, let me copy all of it. Do I have? Yeah, okay. I've got Billy in here too. All right. Copy this, and we're going to move you over to another map. All right. You guys can put yourselves wherever you want. As a matter of fact, you've got more room than that. You don't have to be in the yellow square. That's just general. That's where the mountain path comes up, and the in the section it kind of levels off, and you see much more of the ruins. It looks like some kind of old fortress, but as you look around it from the side, you can see most of it has fallen down. There's rubble all around the mound section here. And then beyond, you can see where it turns back into more of the sheer cliff and goes up to the peak above. The wind is whipping around a bit here, making it just a little bit chillier than it was down further down the mountain. And but it definitely leaves a bit of a light roar in your ears.
Okay. So we could assume that we can move around a little bit more freely under the cover of wind sound.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god! And it messed up your tokens again. I hate this sheet. Whenever I move your tokens, copy and paste them, it gets rid of the second number in your. That's all right. I can fix it. I can fix it. And you guys will see the video. You get to watch me fix it.
Is this area difficult terrain or climbing or what?
Yes. Yep. So the center section is about 15 feet higher than the lower section you're in right now. So moving up those anywhere where you see the cliffs there, that's all difficult terrain.
No will over here.
Anywhere where you see rocks like heavy, like this section up here, if you all saw where I clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all difficult terrain as well.
So,
So you see what look. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just say, am I free to position myself like over here amongst the cover?
Yeah, you can start climbing up. The one thing the only part that looks like it was still intact is this section over here. And even from where you're at, you can spot what looks like completely out of place with the rest of the ruins. What looks like a small dish that's been attached haphazardly to the top of that room there, that structure. And you can see some wiring coming out the back of it and going down into the building.
And we see, what are those guys back on the other side of the building?
Oh, damn, I forgot I didn't set up line of sight. So, actually, no, you could see one of them there. So, yeah, so as you're moving up, let's put a little bit of realism into it. Go ahead and give me, I assume you guys would be stealthy as you get to the top of the mountain. So,
I'm yelling.
yep, so go ahead and give me some stealth checks.
Do I need a roll for Timex?
No, your roll is fine.
Okay.
Not a fantastic start to the evening.
Those are actually good rolls. I see 4 successes so far. I see 5 successes and 1 failure, but that's okay. The group succeeded. All right, so you get to the top, and as you're peeking around the corner there, the opening in the wall, you see another one of the cultists there, and she seems to be looking, and you hear her talking. Stop moving for just a second. You see her talking to someone up around the corner, but she does not seem to notice you.
Tell
Okay.
him.
Sorry, you can move right now.
I want to go over this way. I don't know where the bugs are going to go.
All right, stop there.
I didn't even get to move yet.
It's probably a good thing.
Suddenly, Switch steps through. You see
Good job, Switch.
Awesome.
a laser light. He passes through it. You hear a beeping sound, and an explosion goes off. I need everyone who's in there, so not Cypher, not Wesley, not Ryder, to make a reflex saving throw.
Not Wesley?
Not Wesley. He is just outside.
Lucky you.
I know.
It's a cool explosion.
Who the heck is yelling?
And you're very lucky. I rolled horribly. So DC is 13.
Matthew's yelling at
So it's 1 damage or 3 damage, depending if you made it or not.
Ah, 3 damage.
the dog's freaking out.
You gotta remember, your bugs move with you.
Suddenly there's smoke filling the area.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
quick question. Are
Yes.
her bugs with her?
Yes.
Because I think she forgot to move them.
Well, I just had to.
Yeah, you should see him there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Smoke fills the area. Oh, my bad.
Oh, I'm done. Got it. I'm shutting up.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
How high is this platform in front of me?
That building from the you have a climb speed, so you shimmy along the side. The building right there is another 15 feet tall.
He always wants to be like, yeah, but it's, really high up. But then, oh, yeah, I made that.
All right. Dun 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 dun. I think we're not missing anyone, are we? No, Switch, Cypher, Wesley. We're missing Wesley. You still there, Michael?
I think we lost him.
I think he ran scared.
It's like, son of a bitch, I'm out of here!
There's an explosion! Butterfly on my face!
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
All right, I will roll for him real quick then. still on voice.
I couldn't see anything. Got these black spots in my eyes now.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Hey, Billy.
It's a Billy.
Hi guys. So sorry I'm so late.
What's up?
That's
it.
Go ahead and roll initiative for yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, sir. Immediately, sir.
Where's initiative on your guys' sheets?
Halfway down.
Like
Down low.
Scale.
Below weapons.
Below,
It's like
yeah,
right
below
above, right
other
above.
stats.
All right, down low, lower than you think it would be. There
Basic
we go.
Yeah.
attacks, stack notes, yeah.
That's not a good initiative.
Lower than it should be.
about as low as Michael took that whore out.
Wait, what?
Poor Dick.
Oh, okay.
Horde.
Horde. Horde.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's not my best initiative for a character that's supposed to thrive on initiative and fast action. That's no bueno.
All right. Looks like we have everyone.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
And the cultist. All right, I rolled your initiative for you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Appropriately, Switch, who was the one who set off the explosive device that had been left in place, is also first in initiative. So you are first to act, Matt.
All right. So can I see this person? Do they have cover?
They have complete cover from where you are right now.
Really?
Oh, now I can see.
Let's see. Where was I gonna be?
Ooh, they've made updates to the ruler. That's interesting.
Oh,
I kind of like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, complete cover from there. I couldn't find the ruler at first. I didn't recognize the new icon.
yeah.
What if I went there?
Well, let me check our handy dandy new ruler here.
Where's the ruler?
You can do it so that it snaps to center, or that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Get a snap to the center of the square.
Yeah, she will have partial cover from you, but yeah, you can get a shot off there.
Alright. I'm gonna use the Shiranai sniper rifle on him.
Yeah, snipe that. Big match.
All right, I need Ryder to make a will saving throw for bad memories. The last time I heard that rifle, I lost part of my beautiful face. Go for it, Matt.
Boom.
All right, you hit. That's a excellent shot. The bullet tears through the occultist, catching her off guard, and she kind of slams against the wall there and looks up, startled, and starts to raise her scattergun to point at you. And Cypher.
All right.
We're not alone, girls. Blanche.
To get where, to get to about where Switch is, that's like 15 feet higher than where I am, right?
Yes.
And then to shoot Red is another 15 feet higher, so I'm like 30 feet lower than Red right now.
Yes.
Wow. That ain't good. Can I make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Could I, like, duck behind this? I take it that's a broken wall right there?
Now remember, that's difficult terrain getting to there.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. That's difficult terrain up through there.
Yeah, so based on where you were, you can get there.
But wait.
Mhm.
I have a fly speed of 30 thanks to my jump jets.
Oh yeah.
So like Cypher just hits the button on the side of his exosuit there, on the side of his Yosoki suit, and jump jets just like come out of his boots, and he goes leaping up over here, right next to Ryder. So that actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I land right there.
All right, I'll get some jump jet boots sounds for next session too.
Yeah. 'Cause now you got two of
And,
them.
There you go. And I will go ahead and make a trick shot on red.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not what I want to hit. Sorry, been a while. Trick attack. There we go.
All right. That is a so yep. So go ahead and describe for me how you're distracting
yeah.
her.
Well, the jump jets. I mean, who's not distracted by seeing a rat flying through the air, right? It's like I hit the jump jets and go flying through the air, and she's like, "Huh?"
Yeah, rats
And
are
then-
bad enough, let alone flying rats.
Exactly. So, and then as she's distracted by the flying rat, I go ahead and fire at her with my azimuth pistol. And completely botch it because I don't know how to fire and fly at the same time.
Yeah. Cypher leaps into the air and goes flying through. He looks all dramatic. You know, he's like, he's got the 1 foot forward. He's doing the hero pose through the air. Hits the ground. She's totally distracted by this attack, and then he fumbles around with his gun, and he's all off kilter as he comes down and hits the ground. And he shoots wild. He goes flying off in the air, and you hit some poor parrot that's flying by.
Yeah, I meant to do that. I distracted it for the rest of you.
Too busy looking good.
Newell.
Actually, I think I did distract her. I have debilitating trick. So, do you want her to be flat-footed? Do we want her to be flat-footed or off target?
That is up to you. Good choice.
Group.
Well, off target's the opposite of mine, but flat-footed
Okay.
would probably finish
All right.
him before it gets to me.
She's off target then.
Okay.
The debilitating trick makes her off target until the beginning of my next turn.
Sounds good.
Nice.
All right. Allie, your turn.
I'm gonna climb up and peek over the top to see what's on top of this building.
Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing. I did have 5 feet of movement left. I wanted to duck behind the building. Sorry,
Okay.
Allie.
You're good.
Totally was cramping in on your turn.
I was. I'm such a dick.
Just like a rat.
Wow, getting personal.
You dirty rat.
All right. Everyone make a fortitude saving throw for how cold it's getting in here. What you see, there's I'll show you a little bit more of the wiring here. You see some kind of neuro comm wire that goes through these couplers here, and it's going through a hole down into the structure. The top of the structure, it looks like it actually used to be like it was the floor of another level, but the walls from this point have collapsed and fallen down, and they're no longer existent. So it's kind of just a broken hole in the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna keep kind of crawling up there and see what I see further.
All right, so you peek into the hole, and you see this. Actually, let me go grab something super fast.
I'm gonna try as long as nobody kills me.
I'm gonna try unless somebody kills me. Famous last words.
All right.
Right.
Ooh.
All right, so you see Lashunta Mel with scarring all across his face and the green woven into his hair. And he's got kind of this skull rebreather across his chest, just as you see in the picture there. He seems to be working on this console, and he looks like he's got some data drives jacked into it. And you see a progress bar on the little screen in front of him, and it ticks over to like 100%. And then you see a thing that pops up that says message sent.
Ooh.
Didn't get there fast enough. Okay.
His hair looks green and white minty.
Minty fresh.
I guess I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay,
If I can.
you
Fine.
can do that, and I not
And
thought
I gotta
about
move.
that. So let me add him to initiative. Because he was ignoring you for now. Oh, that's awful.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Sorry, guys. Maybe that was a mistake. Where is the stupid
What are you looking for?
gun? I've lost.
Put it bigger so you can see more.
Yes.
This?
Yep.
Nice.
And then the bugs are gonna start moving.
You just pissed him off.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He totally hadn't seen you at all, and you blast him, and the blast catches his shoulder there, and he stops and looks up at you, and you see him reach down and start to turn the lid on the circle canister on his side.
uh-oh.
Hello,
Okay,
little
but-
one.
1, 2. Wait, no, they have to go.
They have to fly 20 spaces and it's 15 up.
So they're right here.
Oh, you're gonna pass the swarm through the hole.
Oh, that is a hole?
There's enough of a hole that she could reach in and shoot through, so I imagine the swarm could go through too.
Oh, well, there you go.
Fine.
They can go fully all the way in then.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they go 20?
That was a hole right there.
Oh,
so
so
they can
5, 10, 15. They can get to him?
go. Yes.
20. And then the other ones are going to be, I guess, going around the building.
Okay.
So, like, right there.
Wherever you want them.
And then.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I meant to give you control before. So let me add you to his character sheet.
They,
Oh,
And-
it should be able. Everyone should have access to control everyone's sheets. I forgot I set that up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Right next to it is where it can go.
All right. So you got one going after him, and the others circling around.
That's what they would.
That's what you do.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
All right. So the nano swarms are moving forward. He starts batting at the one that's already on top of him. He's like, "Ah, damn nano swarms." Drez.
Okay, so because I wasn't here for the lead up, what's the big cloud in front of me?
Okay. No one looked for traps or anything, and there was a tripwire with an explosive set right there, and walked right on top of it.
That's because no one let the rat go first. He's always crawling on the ground searching for stuff like that.
That is
Okay,
true.
so
24.
there's no difficult terrain in front of me, right? Or is there?
No, that's not difficult terrain. No.
Okay.
Anywhere
and
where
then-
you see the stones on the ground is difficult terrain, and then obviously along the cliffs there is difficult terrain.
Okay. And then what's the height difference between where I'm standing and like right next to the switch?
15 feet between the two of you, and that building, like the stairs bottom to top, is another 15 feet.
Okay.
So like
So
Red
I'm-
is currently 30 feet higher than you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So-
And I apologize for the tokens. They keep dropping your guys' bars. Can you guys see the bars on your tokens?
Yep.
No.
No,
I can.
Not all of them, but
it's like hit and miss. Some of them are there, some of them aren't.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's really glitchy. We'll just have to work around that.
No
All right.
worries.
So
I wonder if...
yeah, I'm going to do a double move. And if I do a double move, could I get right there? I should be able to.
I didn't see where you clicked that.
Sorry, it's right here. Because I have 40 feet of movement. No, sorry, 35.
2,
35 feet of movement.
you have 35.
Yeah, 35 is my move speed.
Yep, and you wanted to get there.
Yep.
Now you will. It doesn't matter. She's flat-footed.
Oh, that's right. Cool.
Yep.
So I'll definitely do that.
So yes, you can do that.
Drez just like runs through the cloud up the stairs and just parks right next to this dude with his thing drawn. Now I'm like, now shoot this guy
With your thing drawn?
with my thing drawn, and it's a vest thing, so it's spined.
Ah,
For her pleasure.
Dude, I just about spit out my beer. It would have been all over my work keyboard too. That would have been bad. Okay, so that's it. That's all I can do this turn.
Okay.
So I'm standing there with my pike just drawn in front of me, getting ready to kick some ass.
yeah. You see, yeah, like I said, you see 2 other cultists there, and you can see the closed door going into that structure.
He's smile on his face.
All right, Red, who she kind of moves herself here to position to get between you and your allies, and she draws a defiant longsword while she does so. The blade begins to hum as she slashes down at you with the weapon. Oh, and she crits.
Thank God the. Jeez.
So 13 points of damage, and you have 1d4 bleed.
Snap. 32 minus 13. I can't math in my head.
You don't have to math if you don't want to. Trick for you guys: if you click in the bubble and like type minus whatever, it does the math for you.
Oh, that's
Minus
amazing.
whatever, hit enter.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay. All right, so Vest definitely takes that and grits his teeth.
And blood on both sides. The devourer take your soul, Vesk.
Yeah, bring it on. I'm gonna rip out your throat with my teeth.
Oh, I'm in love. Ryder.
It's like the scene in Zoolander when Mugatu and his henchmen are like looking at each other after he spills the frothy latte on him, like awkwardly and longingly, and that's what we do.
I'm assuming that we can go through this space, right? It's big enough.
You can squeeze through that, yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, I'll stay back here just in case. I am going to clever feint this one.
Well, that's not very nice.
Okay.
Yes, that succeeds.
Okay, and then my shot. She is flat-footed.
She is. So that's going to hit for 11, and you drop her. She looks at Drez longingly, and then falls to her knees and goes unconscious. It wasn't meant to be. Good shot. Excellent turn. Oh, that's the end of your turn? All right.
Movement.
No, sister! The next one draws her defiant longsword and goes running up behind Drez and slashes at him viciously. Sorry, I had to reload. But I don't think a 13 is going to be enough to penetrate your defenses. So she slashes at you wildly, but you spin around with your weapon there and deflect her longsword and send it careening away from you. Wesley and Timex.
Okay. Wesley taps it back at Timex and is like, "Come on, boy, cover!" And they take off and pair here. Can I do a double move? If that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, you can do a
Okay.
double move, and then Timix can do a move.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 20, 25, 30,
Now remember, going across her is difficult terrain.
20, 25. I'm going to stop right there.
Oh, okay. All right.
And can I see her from where I'm at?
Blue, I'm actually going to say
Probably
no,
not.
because of the angle of the stairs, and she's a little. No, probably not.
Okay. If I move there, oops, sorry. The angle of the stairs still blocks.
Yeah, I'd say it's because those are pretty steep stairs. It's 15 feet
Okay.
higher than you, so.
Okay, that's cool. Then that's all my action.
Okay. All right. Now, I need Switch and Wesley to make a perception check. Actually, and Ryder as well.
Oh, I'm Switch. Sorry.
So Ryder was not good enough.
You said perception?
Yes, please. Man, we're just gonna have to regale Matt with the stories of how you let him down. All right,
I don't know.
so
Looks like he's playing like Matt just fine.
that's true. So you don't hear anything, but at the last second, you hear a scrambling sound as someone comes running up behind you, and you turn just in time to see actually a Lamerta, a dark-skinned Lamerta, with which is what Newell is, come running up behind you. And he's got a pair of like sleek-looking holdout blasters. He's got a dark blue tint to his skin, and you can see he's got scars running along his face and his arms, and he's wearing the badge of the Cult of the Devourer on his chest. He comes running up behind you and fires on Wesley.
Oh my god.
And it hits.
Ah!
Blast you for 5 points of damage.
He falls back up against the stairs. What the?
I've been waiting for this, Wesley.
You know me?
Your name.
Oh, I've been a big
It's
fan of
Star
yours
Crusher.
since your time on the Drift Rock. Star Crusher. You see a drone come buzzing down from the top of the ruins over there. And you see a weapon mount spin around underneath it.
Uh-oh.
And he fires on Wesley as well. Oh,
Ah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong freaking character sheet. That's what I. So he did 5. There we go.
I forgot to put the whole name in there. Sonic Blaster. There we go. All right,
It's
so
Star Crusher, bitch.
you kind of throw yourself out of the way as this Sonic Blaster whips around and wong, 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 wong sound goes off. And blast, and actually I may have a sound effect for that. Ooh, I do.
What was that? That would flush a toilet?
It blasts into the as you throw yourself down into the ancient staircase there and sends rock and dust flying all over the place.
Your tech shit. Blast him, Tim Max.
10. Protect Talman! He must complete the transmission. She pulls out her defiant longsword and runs up to our good friend there. Swings her defiant longsword at you. Click, go. 15. Is that going to hit you?
Hell no.
Your defenses are too much. They cannot penetrate.
Smack it aside.
Penetrate.
Talman. All right. Finally. the big bad gets to do something. He continues to bat away at the nanoswarm who's tormenting him, and walks over. Yeah, let's move that. Gets away from it, hits the door, and comes walking outside. He sees he sees you there, Drez, and he looks up at you, and he kind of looks at you. And you see his eyes start to glow, and he just says the word pain. Suddenly, you feel pain racking through your body.
Ow!
As he probes your mind and divines the most vulnerable portion of your memories, identifying the weakest point, he blasts you with a glut of psychic information and tries to overload your mind.
Wow. So will save?
Yeah, ignore that attack roll. It's just a will save for half
Yep.
damage,
All right.
and he casts that at level 1.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Ow, so 18?
18 points of psychic damage as you're suddenly flooded with. So go ahead and quickly tell us the most horrific memory from your. What drove you to become the honorless Vesk who travels among the pack worlds?
Oh, man. So
Just attack you.
it's the memory of when I was when I was younger, Vesk, and I was in a training exercise, and I was in a training exercise, and I was not strong enough to meet up against the one guy I had to go against, and I was just beaten down and ridiculed and laughed at, spit upon by my peers, and I skulked away and hid in shame, and that's when I decided to leave Vesk and seek my fortunes elsewhere.
And as punishment, they made you wear a pink dress.
Shut up.
The words "weakling" still ring through your memories even to this day and haunt you.
It's cold.
And switch back to the top.
Damn. That dude gets hard.
So that's you again, Billy.
Oh, sorry, Switch. Gosh. Okay.
That's all right.
Switch is not going to play around. He's going to go and meet up face to face with this thing. You won't shoot at my friend. He's far too good looking. Sorry, I wasn't very. Switch.
That's all right. The android's true feelings are coming out.
Oh dear
We're gonna have to
Lord!
let Matt know.
All right, so I'm still trying to find his. Where'd it go? I think it's the carbon steel curve blade. Okay, here we go.
Yep, that is the weapon of choice. Oh,
Yeah.
rips into the Lamerta. Oh God, that hurts. The small like creature reels as the carbon steel blade just rips right through him and sends him spinning.
Wow.
That was just shy of a crit too. Wow,
Yep, he's close.
almost max damage. Nice hit. Perhaps I was foolhardy coming out of hiding. Cypher.
So, is there any way I would know? Well, is he dead now? The dude trying to make the transmission inside the.
Oh no,
No.
he's not dead at all.
Where'd he go? So, but he's not making his. I wouldn't know that he was trying to make a transmission, right?
No, the only one, Drez heard what she said, and Will saw what he had done inside the room. But as far as
But
I had heard, that had not been communicated yet.
Neither one of them communicated that.
Nope.
All right.
It appeared to be done with it anyway, so whatever it is done is done.
Did you just yell that out, or what?
I can yell that now if it makes you happy.
It doesn't.
If it makes you happy.
If it makes you happy, meta. Meta. Okay.
I don't care. I wasn't planning on going over there anyway.
You know your intercoms are
Well-
on, right?
That's true.
Ever since their days at the Starfinder Academy, Ryder and Newell have always been at each other's throats.
I mean, we're like the Avengers, right? We can just talk and everybody can hear each other, right? Even though we don't have like ear comms in.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Switch slash.
the building that the building that little communications room is? How high is that building? How tall is that building?
It's 15. Well, it's actually like the room itself is like 8, 10, so 15 feet tall or so.
Okay, so if I wanted to jump jet onto the roof of that building, I could jump jet onto the roof of that building.
Yes.
Okay, which is exactly what I'm going to do.
You can use all your charges in one fight.
What's that?
That you're going to use all your charges in one fight.
Charges? There's charges?
Yeah, 30 charges, 2 charges per action.
Yeah. So you
Really?
you get like 15 uses, and then you can recharge it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not a use and done. It's a just have to recharge it thing.
Gotcha. All right. And
Well,
so basically I can use it 15 times. I've used it once. I think I'm okay. Fine.
I don't know. It's cutting it close. Then again,
So I'm
I'm
gonna-
not a mathematician or anything, but
I'm going to jump jet my way up onto the roof of the building
okay.
and fire down on blue.
Okay.
Another trick attack to distract him.
And that is successful.
All right. And let's see if I've mastered the art of flying and shooting.
Yes, you
Yes. Figured that part out.
have. That's a nice ghetto crit there too. 15 points of
Yeah.
damage.
Wow.
Yeah, you come flying up. You manage to keep your feet this time and blast her. She's distracted. She's trying to fight Drez, and she's hearing this roaring sound, and she's looking up, trying to figure out what's going on. And you blast her square in the chest and slam her up against the wall there.
Flying rats! Flying rats!
Tommen, you said nothing of flying rats.
Fine. And that'll be it for me.
Newell.
I'm gonna walk about right here, and
That's a closed roof too, so you could walk straight across if you want.
I'm still trying to keep cover, but I'm gonna throw a shock grenade.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
So
You don't
wait,
have that
is that what I
fully.
do? No.
Yeah, you didn't.
So where are you throwing it to?
And
The square right to the right of the techie dude,
Here, look.
so that I can try.
just hold
there.
and click.
Okay, right there.
Oh, okay. All right. To the right of. All right. Yes. So the DC is 5. There's some cover, and then looks like that's 2 increments. So you're -2, but you roll more than enough to throw it right there. All right. Is there any additional effect, or is it just electricity damage?
You clicked it already.
Yes.
Oh, that was a
that
problem.
wrong?
Yeah, the damage wasn't set up on it.
Oh, yeah.
On D1.
Reroll your damage there.
Yeah, just do /1d.
Do what?
Just click it again. Just click it again.
Okay.
It'll be easier for you.
Okay.
So you did damage.
So 2 points of damage. Is there any additional, or is it just the electricity damage?
Yeah, 2 electricity damage to each of them.
All right. So electricity fills the area there, and I gotta grab some of these, like I did with Savage Worlds.
I think
How is there no electricity graphic?
Two, 3, 4. What?
It's probably going to go to the nearest guy.
Why is it doing that? Stop doing that. Why does it keep doing that?
Because you've got multiple fingers on the touchpad.
Got it.
That's not electricity, but there you go.
That looks cool.
It's pretty.
Oh yeah, I did forget to shut the door as he walked out, didn't I?
Death by
So the swarm just follows him. Ah,
Doing that. I can't.
damn me and my poor tactics. All right, Drez.
I'm trying to move my thing. My
Do we have any pluses on the board right now?
No, there are some penalties due to the swarm.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, I keep forgetting that blue is off target as well.
Off target. Okay.
So just refresh your
The
screen.
guy that came out of the door, is he holding anything in his hand, like a weapon or a gun or anything?
No, actually, he's not.
Hmm. All right. So since I see that he's not wearing a gun, has a gun, or doesn't seem to have a ranged weapon, and closing on him, well, yep, I probably wouldn't know much about spell casting in StarCraft. I'm just going to go ahead and mow down the guys in front of me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna full attack. First one's going after blue.
Okay.
That's going to be -4, so 19.
All right. That will hit for 13 points of damage, and you do in fact mow her
Points
down,
damage.
and she drops.
All right, and I'm just going to just pivot. So I just bring my pike above my head and just bring it down on top of the head of blue. I bring it around and pivot my hips and just wham, use my momentum to smack my pike into green. Oh.
12 is. I will double check, but I don't believe that's going to be enough.
It's
Oh.
-4 too, so it's 8 really.
Oh. Okay. Yep. Nope, not going to be enough. She sees the attack and brings up her defiant longsword and kind of shunts it away, and your weapon smashes into the structure next to her, behind her. And red is dead, so I take red off the board, off the initiative, and blue is dead now too. So okay, you still have. You can do a guarded step if you want.
Oh, that's true. So it's just one square.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take a step right there.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think you can guarded step into difficult terrain though.
Oh, because there's a body there.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll stay right there.
Okay.
Just-
Ryder.
Kick it up the other.
I'm gonna say that from here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so just straight from here, I'm going to clever feint this guy.
The Lamerda?
Yep.
All right, so 20, that is enough.
Okay, and then the attack to follow.
Uh, 15 does hit him,
Ooh.
and congratulations, you have reaffirmed the name of the group. He has 9 hit points, and you just did 8. 1 hit point wonders in effect.
And I will say,
Bonus round.
right? I'm going to. Oh, that makes it really rough.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move up here to take some cover.
I just noticed that lasers. Is that a sexual joke?
No, Ryder fires his lasers.
Oh, okay. It's an Austin Powers joke. My bad.
Whatever at the sexual joke anyway.
Because it's Austin Powers.
Great.
If it were a sexual joke, it would be Ryder fires his penis.
Wow, that was awkward.
I'm just saying it could be a missing situation. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Wesley.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Wesley's going to throw a shot grenade. He has no idea what this thing does. So he pulls a pin and chucks it. So
All right, where are you throwing it to? Where's your target
I'd
point?
like to throw it right there. Right?
I'm really
All
glad
right.
I'm on
Yeah,
top.
makes
of Bill.
sense. All right, so that's click on
20,
that thing.
right?
Yeah, that's 20. 2 range increments. So you're -4. 13. So you hit the exact spot you want. It goes off.
Boom.
They get a reflex save, each of them, real quick. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna make his. He has 1 hit point left. And as a matter of fact, as soon as he goes down, the drone. I think the drone would have just taken it. So -6.
All right. Timex.
You notice
Show
it kind of. It's still hovering there, but it kind of hovers down lower, and then starts hovering like a foot or so off the ground.
Okay.
Unresponsive.
Timex, rat-a-tat. Oh, he misses. Damn it.
Switch has to duck as blaster or as the automatic rounds go flying over his head.
You hear Timex go, ha 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 ha. Settle down, boys. Settle down. You got to hit the guy.
Green. Tommen, master, I will not fail you. I will kill the interlopers from the drift rock. But not with that attack, sir. Yeah, she lunges at you, and you kind of nudge her and push her away, and the tooth of her blade like scrapes along the ground. And she's actually going to move to there, take a guarded step, because she sees you peeking your head around the corner, Ryder. You can't fool me. Tommen. All right. Let's see. Got his speed here. He's getting really annoyed with these gnats. Oh, he's not going to do that because he does not have the stats for that.
Yep.
15. But he backs up and he kind of spots Cypher and Newell on the top. And he starts to cast what Newell recognizes as a spell. He kind of waves his hands in like two circles above each other, and you see a ball of energy form and then start to grow larger real quick and then flatten out into a large disc. And he takes it and hurls it through the air at you. First at Newell. Does a 24 hit?
Oof.
Yes, 24 hits.
Okay, so 11 points of damage. Oh, I almost took it off your life first. So green, minus 11. All right, bounces and attacks up to 4 more targets. The force disc leaps over to Cypher. And ignore the damage for this. It's just going to do 7 if it hits, but this is for the attack roll against Cypher. So 26 to hit Cypher.
What are you attacking?
Your kinetic AC.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, it pops you for 7 points of damage. Then it.
Is that stamina points?
Yeah, it comes off stamina first. Yes.
Should I do that on my? Is that the red bar or the green bar?
Green.
It's the green bar.
Okay.
And then it bounces down and hits Wesley, or tries to hit Wesley, but I don't think a 12 is going to hit his KSE.
Nope.
All right, and then having missed one of the targets, the force disc dissipates and disappears.
What the hell was that?
Dang.
If you have mysticism, you give me a mysticism check, and I'll tell you.
I don't have mysticism, but what the hell, huh?
I don't have mysticism, but WTF?
Okay, so Ryder, you immediately recognize. Now you've never seen this spell cast before, but you recognize it as it's just a hurl force disc. Literally, a mystic summons the forces of gravity, creates a ball, then flattens it out, and then tosses it at his enemies. As long as it continues to hit, it'll bounce up to 4 additional targets.
Whoa.
Wow.
And
Totally
continue
got
to blast
Tron.
them. Yeah, very Tron.
Nice.
All right, now it's Switch's turn.
All right. So is moving through team members difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay. And the other thing is with these, if I wanted to get to the stairs, would I have to go all the way to the bottom and then up?
You could probably, with his athletics, you could hop up on the first one. You don't have to go here.
Okay.
Hop up from there.
5, 10. Okay, so 5, 10, so 15, and then he'll roll an athletics.
Oh, you don't even have to roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his base roll is going to make it. So
20, 25. Oh, I can only go there, can I? What's his movement? I think it's 20 or 30. Oh no, speed's 35. Ha! But that would put me into the same square as Ryder. So yeah, crap, that didn't work the way I wanted it to.
Could still double move him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm going to double move him so that he's right there.
okay. All right, Cipher.
Does that provoke?
Actually, it does. Thank you. And she is going to take advantage of that attack.
If that provokes, I'm actually going to move right there. If I'm going to provoke anyway.
Okay.
Just
So
to let somebody else get up if they need to.
yeah, so he's got his hammer in his hand, and as he comes barreling up, he squeezes by Ryder and then walks right into a cultist with a sword. She swings the sword at him, and he kind of like throws his hammer up at the last second and blocks the attack, and then moves into the corner there. Okay, Cipher.
The green guy, that's the one that threw the disc at us?
No,
This guy
Oh.
did.
That guy did.
yeah, the guy with the
Okay.
mint hair.
That's the
Right.
nasty one that nailed me with the power roll spell.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Jump jets again. I'm just having fun with these. This is like the perfect map for this. So jump jets again. I'm gonna go 5, 10. I'm still in the air at this point. I am still flying through the air. I'm 15 feet up, and trick attack on the dude that threw the disc at me.
Okay,
Um,
let me check his CR. Okay, that is not a hit.
Not enough.
Yeah.
All right, so I miss on the trick attack, and then fire at him with my azimuth pistol, still flying through the air.
Okay. That is definitely it's still a hit.
But crap damage. And then I'm gonna finish by landing down here on the ground behind that wall.
And doing a combat roll.
That's what 30 feet down from the roof.
Yeah,
I got 30.
you're fine with the
30.
jump boots. I just meant for dramatic effect. You do the
Oh,
combat.
okay. I do a superhero landing.
3-point landing.
It's really bad on the knees.
All right, Newell.
If I climb down over here, do I have better cover and can shoot through that wall? Oh, wait, can you see that?
Yeah, there is an opening in the wall there. It looks like an old, like what they'd fire arrows or other ranged weapons out of. So yeah, you could get very good cover there.
And I'm gonna shoot at him again.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Are you?
And actually, I think that will hit him. Yes, against his EAC, that does hit. You blast him for 6 points of damage. Ugh. I see. I shouldn't have ignored you. I should have taken you out when I had the chance.
Oh.
Oh, actually, he didn't ignore you. He threw the force disc at you. Insert appropriate dramatic response. Quick, get the other the murder. He orders the one minion who's left. Drez.
Seeing that Green turned his attention away from me into Switch, and knowing as a player that he just used his reaction, I grin, flip open my toggle for my jump jets, leap into the air, and right behind him. Oh, I can't land. Oh, that just sucks. I'll still have me behind him so someone can go on the other side. And as I'm turning and coming down, I'm just going to land and just bring my pike over the top of my head and say, "Eat steel, bitch."
Can you land on him?
I don't know. Would that be like a combat maneuver?
Yeah, you could do like a bull rush with that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Off the side of the cliff.
Okay, so to do this, what do I roll for this again, Mike?
You're the first one to do it. I'm looking it up real quick.
You're welcome.
I think it's just a
So you combat maneuver check. You can attempt any of the following. So it says KAC +4 for the attack roll. You knock him back 5 feet plus 5 feet for every 5 that you beat the roll by.
ooh.
If there's an obstacle in the way, it would stop. So yeah, go ahead and give me your attack roll.
So just a straight attack roll?
Yep.
Where is that? So melee?
Yeah, that's fine. Ooh.
Wow.
That's close. Let me check.
Dang it.
That is a hit.
Wow.
All
So
right,
yeah. All right, let me look up falling damage.
I'm just going to come down and bust his ass down off that edge.
I love the.
I'm going to ping pong him off the broken wall down below.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you hit him and you send him careening down, and he just tumbles right off the cliff here. That's going to be a good 30-foot drop there. So he's taking 3d6 damage. If you want to go ahead and roll it,
Yeah.
and he's going to fall and hit, and he's prone when he slams into the ground.
Finally, I get to do some fun best stuff.
You bash him, and he takes 10 points of damage as he slams into the ground there, and you can see the wind rushes out of his body, and he's not stunned, but he is stunned.
Next one's going to feel even better, baby.
It's been a long time since I felt the battle or the pain of a true battle. You see him reach down to his side. He kind of digs his fingers into his side, and you hear a popping sound as he pulls one of his ribs out.
Oh, God.
Dear God.
Ryder.
All right, so I have a question for you. If I move over to here, can I see him down the cliff?
Oh, no. No, he's
No.
he's 30 feet down.
Oh, he's 30 feet down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem because I can move right around her. Okay, so I'm going to move over to this side.
Is there an effect on her right now? I don't remember there being one
On green?
on green. Yeah.
No, there's no effect on her, but she swiped at switch.
Oh, you are correct. Yes.
And I am going to, so I'm going to move over there. And while I'm moving by, I'm just kind of like dodging around her to give her distraction.
I would totally attack you if I had the chance. Yes. Yep. You
I am. I'm
faint
kind of
around
like
her.
dancing around her, distracting her, and then turn around and fire.
What kind of dance is this?
Gunslinger. And that's going to be a hit. You know, blast her. That's the first time she's been hit.
And she's flat-footed.
Yep. She takes a nice ghetto crit. Ugh. No,
I'm down with that.
I will not fail the master. And okay, is that all your movement?
Yep, that was
Okay, Wesley.
Okay. All right, Timex. Rat-a-tat. Can you do it this time?
Tat, tat on her head.
Thank you. That's how you do it, boy. Yeah.
All right, and she has 9 hit points, and you just blasted her for 7.
And then Wesley himself will spin around and shoot.
And
Boom.
you drop her.
He does this old style cowboy pistol spin that he saw in the movie one time. Awesome. And it's Star Crusher. And then he turns around.
Tom and kind of struggles and pushes himself to his feet. You see him hobble back a little bit. He looks up at you and smiles, and you can see blood like in his mouth, kind of around his teeth. And he's the cylinder that was at his side. He finishes spinning the top of it off, and then kind of slings with his arm, and you see this green liquidy thing come swirling out of the canister, and flies up towards Drez.
Oh boy.
He's gonna slime you.
That is literally what he's. Ah!
You slimed me.
Yeah, as the you kind of duck out of the way as the slime comes flying up at you, and it's like a living nanite swarm. It flies up towards you, and then tries to splash down on top of you. But you duck out of the way, and as it hits the ground, you just hear this popping and sizzling sound as the acid starts to tear away at the stone at your feet.
Ooh, that's nasty. Okay.
Wow.
And switch.
Hey, by the way, Mike, I think I have like a couple rounds of bleed that I didn't get.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think it's been 2 rounds. So you've taken 6 more points of damage.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, we have to med check him to stop that?
Yes, or he has to do a check himself.
I can run off that.
Is it Switch's turn?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Switch Switch doesn't have jetpacks, does he?
No.
So is there a path through this?
Android, aren't they built into his
But
feet?
you could run over and take a shot with
Yes,
that
you could go down this direction.
sniper rifle.
You could also do that as well. Yes.
Let's see. How high is this wall right here?
There's a hole in it.
You could try and climb up it. There's plenty of handholds. So give me an athletics check.
Climbing up is more cool. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Switch. Yeah, you easily climb up to the top of the roof there, and from there you can get a good no cover shot down on him.
Yep. All right. Let me find where does his gun go here? It's sniper. Ah, sheer and eye sniper rifle. Here we go.
And you hit.
Nice. Pop him.
One of these days, I'll figure out how to automate those with your attacks, so it'll do all that automatically. All right, so you blast him, shoot him for 7. He kind of swings around and is startled. He didn't realize you were up there. And
Do I have enough movement to jump down?
Do what?
Do I have enough movement to jump down?
You can try. Give me an athletics check.
How far is it down?
That's 30 feet. It's gonna hurt. It's
Oh.
gonna hurt.
No, I mean not down to where he is, but down to where I went up from. Back down to where I started.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that.
Oh, like here.
Give me an athletics check for the to slide down off the wall.
Are you allowed to move, shoot, move?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're not playing D&D. Sorry,
Never
my
mind.
bad.
Okay. I'm good.
Too many systems.
No. Thank you, Steve.
Sniper, I think, is able to do that. That's why I was asking.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think you can in Starfinder, right? You can in Pathfinder?
I think he may actually have a feat that allows him to do it.
Yeah, that's what I
think
mean.
I think he has mobility.
Oh, let me see.
Well, you can shoot then move, right?
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah.
I never moved on my
I am.
shot.
The
Can I move?
You can move and shoot. You can jump jet and shoot. You can climb. and shoot.
I'm able to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's you. That's not Switch.
Yeah, Switch does not have anything that allows him to do that.
I knew one of you did. I just got you confused. Okay.
Cypher.
Like I moved myself since I didn't take a move action on my turn.
All right. I need you to make a reflex saving throw.
Oh, no.
Who? Me?
You.
Yep, you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Shebang. I got this.
Yeah.
You do.
You do. So you're going to take half of this.
Cool. Oh, 7 points.
Yeah, there's a second tripwire there. It goes off and explodes.
Did I technically trip it?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you stepped into it.
All right. All you hear is, "Found it."
Good job, Wesley.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I think.
Okay, Bill, your turn.
My turn.
That was Michael's move from last turn.
Yeah. Sorry, I did not take.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought I was after Matt.
Yeah, you are.
All right. So he is over there. Is that so? Elevation wise,
This is the same level as you, and it's 15 feet above him.
the top of that wall there.
Yeah, this looks like an old parapet.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? No. That's like 10 feet above you.
The parapet's 10 feet above me.
Yeah.
How high above him? 15 feet.
Yeah. If you're on the parapet, it'd be 25 feet down.
Okay. So that's kind of what I'll do then. I'll jump jet my way up there and fire down on him. Burst with a
Insult
trick
his mother
attack.
and his father.
First with a trick attack.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
all day long.
All day long. And then firing at him with my azimuth pistol. Oh, good lord.
One or the other.
Never mind. But I hit with the trick attack. So he is off target.
Okay.
He is off target.
-2 to his attacks. Okay. Newell.
I'm gonna climb over to Drez and do a medical check so he stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, Drez. Pulled out the giant bandage, like slaps it down on him like an attack. All right, you succeed and you stop the bleed effect.
Nice.
DC was 15. So
Oh,
Inject him with foam.
Your med kit would have given a bonus, though.
Oh.
Just FYI.
Okay.
okay, Drez, your turn. You got
All
this
right, so-
new foam patch in your shoulder.
bunk. I'm gonna just jump jet down and rinse and repeat.
Okay.
We're gonna try and knock him off again.
I'm trying to knock him down another level.
All right, go ahead and give me your combat maneuver check.
Oh, that's fine.
That one, he was ready for you that time, and as you hit the ground, he kind of raises his hands up and pops you in the side and sends you spinning around a little bit and prevents you from knocking him off the edge. It's a good try though.
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
All right, Ryder.
All right. So if I move over to here, am I able to see him?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So from there, I will clever feint him.
And that is good. 18 hits him. That's EAC, so yeah, that hits him. 7 points of damage. He is not looking good at all.
He is flat-footed and off target, and there's a swarm of us around him.
Yeah. So he's -2 to AC, -2 to attacks, and things are not looking good. Wesley.
Yeah. Bam. No.
I like the BAM though. I'll give you a +2 for the BAM.
Is all of his oh, that's on his attacks, isn't it?
His AC is down too, but no, that's still not enough.
Okay. Do I have to have? Can I do a second attack? Minus what is it? No penalty to attacks. Oh wait a minute. That's
You could do
I'll
a
do
You could do a full round action. You have to let me know up front. So because you take a penalty on both of them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. And then Tim X, get your metal butt up here. All right. That's as far as you can go.
If you're not moving, you could have him move again.
Oh. There we go. Now we're blocking his path up here.
Okay. He looks
Don't
up
worry
at you
about the
and
tripwire. I got it.
grins through his bloody teeth.
Uh-oh.
Takes the only place he can guard step 2 and still cast a spell here. And you see him summon another one of the force discs and sends it careening at Drez first. This is -2 to this attack. It's
Wait a second.
Okay.
Did he take a guarded step away from me?
Yes, he did.
I'm going to step with him.
Oh no!
I have
Lockdown.
yeah, step up.
All right, he's still casting the spell, so go ahead and do what you're going to do.
And we're all +1 because you're next to him. We got to remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, not enough.
2 on the freaking die.
So with his penalty, that's actually a 17 versus your KAC.
No.
Oh, damn. Okay. So the force disc goes spinning past you and slams into the edge of the rock there and explodes behind you, sending geological remnants all over the place.
What'll be nice is when I have step up and strike. Step up.
Switch. Let's see who's going to get the kill.
You hear Wesley go, I see a fossil.
Switch is just going to take a step to the side. Does a nice clean shot. This is so, I feel almost just bad. This is just mean.
Like fish in a barrel.
Lowers the gun. Takes a deep breath.
Slowly exhales.
And rolls a 1.
And rolls a 1.
When you exhale, not inhale.
Damn.
Inhale lifts the gun.
Oh, damn.
Mulligan, do it again.
Oh my god.
Cypher.
Up here, numbnuts.
Oh, you're not even trick attacking?
That was my trick attack.
Oh, I misread it. Okay. Yes, that is a success. And you blast him, so you hit him for 8 points of damage. He is reeling now. He's spinning around. It's like one of his arms has almost gone limp.
I'll kind of duck behind the parapet. I don't want to get hit by one of them flying discs.
Okay. Newell.
Please let it get back to me. Please. I have something I want to do so bad.
Everybody hold your actions.
I'm gonna. I think I can only do like 2 points of damage, so I think I will shoot at him because I don't think it's gonna hurt.
You want to keep our namesake?
Do 6 points of damage. Do it.
What are you doing?
Just my little crossbow. It's like if I do.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you blast him and you hit him, doing another 3. He is down to 4, and Drez gets his turn.
Drez is like, oh, I've had enough of this. And he just reaches out. He just drops his
There's a
pipe.
reminder, that was a dart attack, so there's you see a medical dart sticking out of his neck now.
You won't even feel it coming.
That's awesome. I'm just going to drop my pike and just rear my head back, and I'm going to use the horns on top of my head and drive him right into his face.
Headbutt.
So, natural weapon. Here we go. Yeah.
All right. And that is the killing blow. All right, so go ahead and describe it for us.
So Drez just grabs him by the back of the head and rears his head back and says, "Ha ha ha! Eat horn."
Feeling horny.
Right through the guy's head and just crushes it on top of his head and his horns.
Yeah, you feel his skull slightly concave just a bit as you smash into him, and his knees go weak and he just drops like a rock.
It's a little Lecter, but it worked.
Did he really pierce him with his bone?
What's that?
I said, did you really just pierce him with your bone?
Yeah, I did. Bones. I have multiple bones.
They went back
Feeling
behind the hill and they boned.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the wall and boned. Oh yeah.
I was just trying to get him in private this whole time, guys. Come on.
I was on the Drift Rock for a while. It was lonely.
All right, that was one of the most satisfying combats in a while.
Was it?
Yeah, good job, guys.
Were you satisfied from this one, too?
Oh yeah, that was fun. I had a good time.
I'm just fun to use the terrain.
You mean a computer thing? What are you talking about?
Cypher.
Yeah. We might have a problem.
What's the matter?
Something about send a message or something. I don't know. I was kind of in my bloodlust. I kind
Before you
of.
left, I want to make sure it's not for. I just thought maybe computer check. You'd come back me up or take lead.
Yeah. So I'll jump jet my way over there and
We have a bouncing rat from now on.
I'm climbing.
go over there and I'm like, okay, what's the matter? What happened?
Trying to figure out what he sent.
So it's obviously that the portable altar was a communication unit of some sort.
Can I see if there's a way to stop his transmission?
You can try. You recognize it as a system-wide comm unit, and you're going to have to hack into it.
All right. So I get to work and bam.
And yep, oh yeah. You beat it by 7, the DC. So you as soon as you start to jack into it, you pick up that there's a firewall, and you hack through it really quick, and you gain access to the system.
Can I recall the message? We're fine here. How are you?
Okay.
Nothing to report.
Yeah, so that
All
was your
fine.
hack into it. So now I just need well, you can't even, I don't even know if you can fail this check. Plus 17, you can't fail this check. So it's a DC 10.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so yeah, it's wide open once you've got the door down. The two of you, Newell and Cypher, are just ripping through it. You pick up that let me look at my notes here. All right, you see that Tom, in the seconds when he was stepping out, hit something to dutifully purge his correspondence history. He cleared his history, is what he did. But you're still able to access the information that he had sent. It's a correspondence that is going to go through a relay. And it's some of the findings that they found in the Temple of the 12 Below. He remarks that he found proof at the temple of something called the Stellar Degenerator, which he describes as a weapon that could achieve the goals of the cult of the Devourer once and for all and wipe life from this miserable universe. He learns that there's a 12-star constellation which is marked throughout the temple, and some of the scripture they found inside the inner temple indicates that you can find the Stellar Degenerator by tracking down the Gate of the Seven Suns. It looks like there was some location information for them to start searching for that, but that has unfortunately been corrupted as it was starting to be deleted. What you are able to pull out of it, though, with your 28 check, is the rough coordinates of where he transmitted the signal to.
Aha.
And
that would be
go ahead and give me a physical science check.
a what?
Physical science check?
I can help with that.
You do it. Take primary.
The hell is physical science?
It's something Newell is very good at. All right, so you look over the numbers, and you recognize it as the coordinates fall within the diaspora, which is a circle of meteor, or I'm sorry, not meteors, a asteroid belt that circles the Pack World system. If anyone wants to make a culture check, I might be able to tell you a little bit more about that.
Sure. I got some culture.
Oh, they rolled the same thing.
Come together. All right, so the diaspora is well known throughout the pack worlds as a lot of it is used for mining. Like for example, the Hardscrabble Collective, when they were doing their original survey, the entirety of the survey took place throughout the diaspora. It's also known for its seedier elements as a haven for pirates and other types of actually the kind of place that Cipher would like to hang out at.
Yeah, I know this place well. I got a summer home there.
Now, you do recognize that the particular coordinates that you're looking at, looking for my, uh-oh, where's my other, where did I set it? I lost an entire adventure module. Oh, there it is, okay.
Lost the star, Master Obi-Wan has.
He goes, okay, we'll take a 5-minute bio, and
The coordinates are near what is annotated, although actually Cipher is close to Free Captain territory in the diaspora.
ooh,
Which means pirates.
Arr.
Arr, space arr.
These pirates. It's more of a set of guidelines, really.
And that is the entirety of the message.
Okay, so if we search that room,
You search the room, so you find the communication equipment that looks like they dragged up the mountaintop to here. And as you're searching through it, I assume you're going to Greyhawk the bodies as well.
Yeah.
yes, someone's got to go down and get the one that fell, right?
and
Yeah.
can I see if I can get a sample of the acid nano stuff?
Ooh,
Yeah, you go to take a look at it. Give me a mysticism check.
I'm gonna climb down.
All right. So looking at the caustic acid, you realize that this actually was he had prepared it inside that cylinder container, but what it actually was a casting of the caustic conversion spell. Which I don't know if that's on the Technomancer spell list.
I don't
It
know.
ought to be.
It might be because it's actually nanites. So while it looks and acts like acid, you can actually look at it with your microscope. You see it's actually tiny nanites that eat away at everything that they come in contact with.
That's so cool.
We'll look it up.
were you trying to get like samples for something, or what
Yeah,
was that?
see if I can recreate it.
Yes, actually that is on your spell list too.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so the flying nanites, they launch at their targets. If they hit, they do 4d4 acid damage to one target, plus 5 additional damage each additional round as they continue to eat away at their victim. He had ill intent for the Vesk. Okay, so what you find on the bodies is a D-suit 1, which is armor, with a Mark 1 thermal capacitor module in it. A
AFK for a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
Thermal capacitor. Do you know what that does off the top of your head?
I do not have to look that one up.
All right, looking it up.
A liquidator disintegrator pistol.
Ooh.
A liquidator disintegrator pistol.
Yep. The liquidator is the make, and it's a disintegrator pistol. And I completely botched the spelling of disintegrator there.
We won't hold it against you.
Survival knife, a psychic booster, detonator, comm unit, and some field rations and some better rations. Rations, not fashions.
Oh,
You'll also find
wow.
someone give me a roll of 1d100.
Got it.
86.
So the thermal capacitor, just for everyone's knowledge, it you can exist comfortably in conditions between -50 and 170 degrees without needing to attempt fortitude saves, and it grants you cold and fire resistance 5.
Ooh. That's
And
nice.
what were the stats on the D-suit one?
The
I've got that one. The D suit one is so it's light armor. It is level 5. EAC bonus is +5. KAC bonus +6. Maximum dex bonus +5. Armor check penalty -1. 3 upgrade slots. Oh no, sorry. No armor check penalty and 1 upgrade slot.
skip the line there.
All right. You find a small case on him as well, with a pair of biotech eagle eyes, which is out of the brand new armory book. This is if you get them implanted in yourself, they give you a +2 circumstance bonus to perception check, to notice a creature using stealth, and to pierce disguises. You can use them to visually search a 10 by 10 foot area as a move action, or a 30 by 30 foot in 1 minute.
Wow.
Cool.
And give me one more 1d100 roll.
All right.
I'm having you do 1d100s because there's literally hundreds of pages, at exactly 100 pages of do gear in
Good
the
God.
armory book.
What was the liquidator disintegrator pistol? Because that sounds totally up Wesley's.
That's in the core book. So that's the disintegrator pistol, and it's the make is the liquidator level.
Okay, so let's see. You said that was a pistol?
Ooh, he should have used this. Yeah, it's a pistol. All right, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Wow. This is the thing he had?
This was strapped to his back, but he didn't actually use this. It's a psychic wave cannon 2.
Ooh.
That sounds devastating.
Yeah.
1d12 damage. 40
Nice.
foot range increments.
Something tells me that Drez just got himself a new toy.
If it does a crit, it applies the demoralize effect. 20 charges. And it's 4 charges, 4 charges per use.
Wow.
So basically, it's a 5-shot cannon.
Yeah.
Bulk is 2. It's a level 5 item, by the way.
Heck yeah. I'd take that if nobody else wants it.
Not unless you want me to mount it to 10 max.
And it has the blast, living, mind affecting, and unwieldy traits.
Yeah, that's perfect for Drez.
Mike, I don't see the
Just
disintegrator.
Makes you feel bad.
Disintegrator pistol? Here, let me find it real quick.
Go for it, man. Have fun. Light him up.
No, I've never met a gun that actually made you feel happy. But this one really makes you feel bad.
And I'll tell you
take-
what the demoralize does in just a second.
If no one else is vying for it,
What was?
Matt
Yeah.
might if he was here.
I'll
But
take the thermal capacitor if no one's vying for it.
what
What
is
are
it?
R2Es?
I think Mike is back.
I'm here, yeah.
Matt,
I mean, Mike,
Oh,
Me?
Matt Johnson's here. Yeah.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry,
Oh.
my bad. Matt, I believe is back.
Oh, is the disintegrator not in this book?
I was looking. Is the psychic wave cannon in here?
No, that's from the brand new armory book.
Oh, okay. All right.
So how big is the psychic wave cannon? Is this
It's
thing
bulk
like
too. It's big. It's unwieldy, so he's not using it more than once a round,
okay?
and it takes it's 2 hands to use it.
This is my sad cannon.
I like it. Or to quote one of my favorites, "Cry some more." Steven will-
Oh, okay. I apologize. It's from the module I'm actually running. There's an equipment section in the back. So the liquidator disintegrator pistol is a 1d10 acid damage with a 15-foot range increment, 20 charges and 2 charges per use, with a light bulk.
What? I didn't
And
catch any of that.
there's three batteries for it.
Wow.
That's the disintegrator.
Yep, the
liquidator?
liquidator disintegrator pistol.
That is 15 foot range.
Yeah, so
What?
it literally lobs. It's a short range disintegrator. 1d10 acid damage.
1d10.
Yep, 15-foot range increments, so you got to get close to use it.
D10, 15-foot range.
Can you verify something? So you said that there's comm units, right?
Yes, you have comm units built into your armor. So those are short range comm units for your use between your team.
So
I also have a
yeah,
person.
we were joking about it during the fight, but so we can kind of talk to each other
Oh yeah,
like the Avengers. So
yeah, you can.
oh, okay, all right.
Where is demoralize at? That's what I'm trying to find for you right now.
What am I?
It's for Newsies.
Did you make it?
Oh, Peach, I was almost there. I was like 1 page away.
And
Demoralize. You can attempt an intimidate check with a -5 penalty to demoralize your foes as a reaction. Compare the result of this check to the DC of each creature that took damage from this attack using the guidelines from the demoralize task of the intimidate skill. So literally, you walk up with this cannon, you blast them for all that damage, and intimidate the crap out of them at the same time with it.
That is fantastic.
That's if you roll a crit, of course.
It sounds intimidating.
And it's a blast too, so it's an area effect weapon.
Oh,
40-foot blast.
wow.
you gotta name that thing "Cry Baby."
Cry some more, as Billy put it.
QQ.
Pew pew. Rat-a-tat. I gotta name my liquidator disintegrator pistol. I gotta come up with a good name for it.
Okay, and there's a couple Defiance longswords, like you've pulled off some of the other cultists. And there is, between all of them, there are 1,500 credits. You gather up their cred sticks. They won't need them anymore.
Is that Defiant Longsword? Is that in the main weapon?
It's a longsword with a Defiant module attached to it.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So you can take the modules off if you want Defiant on one of your weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes 10 minutes to move a module between weapons. So,
Okay, let me see.
and you've pretty much anyone who doesn't have a module on their weapon can go ahead and add Defiant now, because you've collected maybe 10 of these Defiant modules, something like that at this point.
It makes it harder for you to be disarmed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where would we put that?
Yeah. Where do we put that?
If you don't have a module on your weapon, just go ahead and put it in your notes on the weapon that you have the Defiant module loaded.
Trying to find my weapon. Okay.
I put it in my note. Like it says a. Oh, let's see. Where can you put it in there? Because I have it on my pike. I've got a immobilize.
Where do you actually put?
So in your attack notes, like if you add it to your azimuth pistol, under your attack notes, you can just write in defiance.
Oh, okay,
there.
defiant.
Yeah.
Defiant.
Yeah, and just put in little parentheses like one, the number one, because it's a level 1 module.
So I'll use that 10 minutes to take the thermal capacitor and put that in the armor.
Okay.
My armor.
What is that?
I'll take 10 minutes and do a.
Gives him besides environmental protections for some extreme temperatures, it also gives him a fire and cold resist of 5.
Nice.
Mike, where did you find the information for the liquidator disintegrator gun?
It is in my adventure module on page 52.
Oh.
I will actually in the OneNote I've got building. I will take a screenshot of this table from the PDF and put it in there for you.
Okay. I just want to make sure that did it have any critical effects?
No, not for that level of weapon. No.
Okay.
The level 16 and level 20 versions have corrode 1d6 and corrode 2d6.
Okay. Gotcha.
And they do. So the 6th level pistol that you have now is 1d10 acid. The level 11 is 1d20 acid. The level 16 is 2d20 acid, and the level 20 is 3d20 acid.
Oh, gee.
Wow.
Cool. I shall name it Goo-Pew.
But the downside to it is you have to be within 15 feet.
Yeah, you got to get close. And well,
Otherwise-
the range does increase a little bit, but the higher level one, it goes up to like 30. So that's still pretty close, but
Yeah.
That's like a drive-by gooing.
yeah.
Keep going.
Are you carrying that, or is Timex carrying that?
I'm carrying that, right? It's just a pistol.
Yeah, I was just asking which.
Oh yeah, me, Wesley, Star Crusher.
Okay. So you start as you're starting to finish doing your mod work and whatnot and cleaning up from the battle. Is anyone spending any stamina points or resolve points?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I probably need to. So refresh my memory. I don't get hit all that often.
Spend 1 resolve, fill your stamina up all the way.
Okay.
In the distance, you hear a light roar, like a bit of a booming sound, and you look up on the horizon and you see a starship of Lashunta make come dropping down out of the clouds and comes careening through the sky. This shocks you a little bit, especially based on what you know about the laws of Ukalam here, and that they're not. No one's supposed to be able to fly ships here. Not even the cultists were willing to do that. They came in by foot. But you watch as this Lashunta ship comes flying close and kind of zeroes in on your location. And as it gets close, you hear a familiar voice coming across the radio. Starfinders, this is Detective Nimsey. Are you there? Starfinders, come in.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
What the hell is going on here? We've been trying to get any kind of word, any kind of signal into you guys for over a week now, and all of a sudden something happens and this city pops up on one of the satellite grids.
Do I know why that happened? Is that because of the transmission he sent?
No, it was the hologram, the tower that we went by before.
Yeah.
We turned it off.
Last session
that was just hiding that. But it may have to have been if any similar type of electronics were built into the temple. When a fourth of it came crashing down, they may have gone offline.
Got it.
Is that something that happened while I was gone or something?
Yeah, that was the session you were gone.
Okay. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, there was some holographic technology down here that we may have turned off in
They-
our
they-
adventuring here?
Holographic. Well, that would definitely explain why the archaeologists haven't been able to find the city for thousands of years now. I've got a lock on your position, and I'll be landing shortly. Are you okay? Is Dr. Solstrani with you?
So she's
Yeah,
back.
she's here.
She's at the temple with us here. We did find her, and she is in good health.
And the rest of Arub's group? Paqual?
They may not have be in such as good health.
Well, it sounds like you may have done what Starfinders are best at doing, and all for the better. They wouldn't have stood a chance in the Lashunta penal system as it is.
He said, "Pete."
Giggity. So the ship gets closer and finds it kind of has to hover a little bit, but it comes near to a spot, not like just over this direction here. And you see,
You don't get too close. Most of our guys have jump jets.
Most.
and Detective Nipsey comes stepping out of the vehicle here. Comes up, shakes your hands, and you said you mentioned a temple. I mean, we're just kind of astounded that the city was even here in the first place. I think the Kabrat University is going to have a field day out here. When the city popped up, we got special permission to fly in a ship because we knew you may need some help, but it looks like you've got things well in hand.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do.
So a couple more ships come in and out, and the site quickly goes from adventuring location where you're rescuing your Professor Solstrani to
Or section.
a blossoming archaeological dig site. As Kabrat University starts spending enormous amounts of money to send people out here to begin excavating the site and learn what they can from the ancient Oasian elves who once lived here.
Yeah, good point. Do we get a finder's fee?
Yeah. Because I need to go
thinking-
back to that.
I'm thinking 25% off the top.
Just saying.
As a matter of fact, the university is incredibly grateful
As they should be.
for the for everything that you've done here, and
Do you find anything about them?
so between all funds included, each of you gets 3,000 credits.
3,000. Booyah. Waka waka.
And very shortly, Chiskix puts himself in contact with you once again. The message that you receive from it is congratulatory in nature. But I do have to ask, how much about what you learned with the encounter with Tommen do you actually tell him?
Very little.
Chiz kicks. Chiz.
Chiz-kiss.
Chex Mix? He was the professor, wasn't he? He was one of the professors, wasn't he?
You're over the drift rock stuff.
Yes, he's your Starfinder handler.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
he's the host Shurin who you met after Duravar was killed.
He's a star-
Yeah. Well, he's
We tell him-
Starfinder. We tell him everything.
Okay. You give him a lowdown on what happened, and he's honestly, as you expect, quite disturbed by especially whatever this stellar degenerator happens to be, and the fact that the cult is so enthusiastic about finding it. He kind of grills you over and over again about the data that you're able to pull out of the comm system, and he tells you that he's going to requisition some resources and says, well, as soon as you get a chance, head back to the city of Copperat, and he should have some supplies waiting there for you. Is there anything? Sorry, go ahead.
There was a baby something creature that we fought on the way up that we put in a little stasis bubble because you said they were worth a lot.
Yeah. That
Ooh.
worm thing.
She's got a memory like a elephant.
Yeah, you got me beat on that one. I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Yeah,
Was
the
that-
that worm or centipede or slug or whatever that was.
We went around the curve
Before we fought the
before-
Solari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Are
we
you talking
should,
about the adolescent mountain eel?
remember we whipped out the bubble of colding.
Because you said it would be worth so much money if only you could get it back. And I was like, can we just like freeze it for later?
Yeah,
Okay.
bubble of colding.
So for
Yeah,
for biological
Well-
research, you actually that's going to turn into. I assume you're going to offload that as soon as you get back to Kabarat, right?
Another 10,000 credits each.
That's a little more than I was thinking, but that does net you another 5,000 credits for the team.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, for the team.
For the team, yep.
And by team, she's like I did it, right? So like,
Newell, team of one.
yeah. The little tiny Lashunta carried it out herself.
That's 833, 834 credits roughly.
You get the extra gold one.
834 for me.
So how many credits do you have by yourself? Like Michael, for example, right now.
Me, I've got 6,016 credits.
How'd you get so many?
Yeah.
He hasn't spent a lot yet.
I haven't spent hardly any.
Yeah, he was using the BPUs for most of the stuff he's built.
Yep.
Wow, I'm at exactly 4,600.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure you guys are at the right level. So
Eight.
Am I low?
nope, you're not low at all.
Oh.
I mean,
Um,
only in stature.
How much should we get total this time then?
Easy there, Wesley.
Well, it depends. How many UPBs do you have also? Because like, if you put them
None.
both,
I used up all my UPBs making that. I gave all my UPBs to Wesley to make me that grenade launcher.
yeah, I just mean like your total wealth is kind of like your credits and UPBs together. So you're at about 4,300. You said I'm at 4,400.
I have 46 credits. I have 4,600 credits. I have no UPBs because I gave all of my UPBs to Wesley to make that grenade
I
launcher for me.
understand. I'm just saying that the combined, like putting them together, is your wealth because they're basically credits that you can use when not in town.
Right.
So you're at 4,600 total. I'm at 4,400 total. Newell is at like 6,200 total.
If you
Man,
put-
I must have missed some credits. Before today, how much did we get today total per person?
1833.
Yeah.
Credits?
Now remember, a few of you have bought some armor upgrades, and some of
Yeah.
the others haven't bought any armor upgrades yet. So
833.
yeah,
Three- 800.
Not 18.
33.
3,833.
Okay. Yeah, I
What-
mean,
Not
Mike
today.
makes a good point. I
Wait.
did buy that Yosoki armor, which I blew a lot of cash on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so did I, which is why I'm like right with you.
Yep.
On our total wealth.
Right.
So I just wanted to point
Which,
out
by the
that
way,
in
oh,
the crew inventory, there is 453 communal UPBs in the crew inventory.
yeah. As a matter of fact, if you look at it, all of you, the ones of you who bought the upgraded armor and whatnot, are the ones who have the lower credit amount.
Yep.
Or bought like med kits.
Yeah, I
med
wasn't.
kits and
30
patches and
thanks.
everything else.
So 38, 33 plus what I had in credits. Okay, yeah, that's about right. Perfect.
does it cost me anything? Does it cost me anything to recharge my jump jets, or
Nope.
does that just take time?
Nope, it just takes time in your starship or in a town, anywhere you can get access to a power source.
Okay.
It just takes your soul.
Kind of like an electric car, you just gotta plug
Too
it
late.
in.
I ain't got one of those anymore.
All right, so now the fun part. So eventually you transition back, and one of these shuttles takes you back to the city of Kabrat, where your ship is waiting, and you find a gift there waiting for you. Chiskis was true to his word, and you find crate after large cargo crate loaded with upgrades for the Sunrise Maiden.
Woohoo! The
I'm
Raza,
gonna have
you
some
mean?
fun.
The Raza.
The Raza.
The
not
Raza.
the Sunrise.
Yep.
The Raza.
Oh, okay. You're renaming it.
I fixed that on the
Okay.
I can't think of. I'm drawing a blank. The OneNote. You put it on the OneNote. I fixed it to the Raza.
Oh, okay.
The Raza. Is it part of the Fugees?
What's that?
So was it part of the Fugees?
No, that's part of Dark Matter.
Oh,
Okay. So
that's the RZA.
you there's enough build points to upgrade the ship to a tier 5 ship because you're all leveling up to level 5 right now.
Level 5.
Which means you have 40 points to spend on the Raza, and it also receives a hit point increase.
Oh, this level 5 is when we get like 4 ability boosts, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.